Hello, and welcome to a Word of Hope for Friday of the 14th week of Ordinary Time. We continue today with the book of Genesis and that dramatic story of Joseph, the governor of Egypt, having been sold off into slavery by his brothers years and years before, decades before, and now becoming a source of salvation, not only for the brothers who sold him off, but even for his father. How Christ-like an image is that in our lives. Today we have the story of the brothers having been sent back to Israel to retrieve their father and all their family and all of their livestock and all of their belongings, and invited by Joseph back to Egypt where they could be cared for and receive the food that they need during this time of famine. And we have the story of Israel, Jacob, sending his son Judah ahead of the family. And then we have this great account of Joseph, the governor, riding out to meet his family and his father. It says that Joseph hitched the horses to his chariot and rode to meet his father Israel in Goshen. As soon as Joseph saw him, he flung himself on his neck and wept a long time in his arms. And Israel said to Joseph, "At last I can die, now that I have seen for myself that Joseph is still alive." It is such a powerful story of the gift of reconciliation in our lives. Imagine the suffering that Joseph went through. Imagine the suffering that Jacob, called Israel, went through all these decades. Imagine the suffering that would never have ended had Joseph not reached out in reconciliation toward his brothers. My friends, there needs to come a time of ending war. There needs to come a time of ending constant bickering and bitterness and fighting. It gets us nowhere. Only reconciliation leads us toward the kingdom of God and toward the kingdom of heaven. Once again, Joseph demonstrates this, and we see the fruits of it in the embrace he enjoys with his father. May we continue to imitate that same kind of reconciliation wherever needed in our lives. God bless you.